Hey everybody, Big Paul's Trucking. Welcome back. Hey, well, let me tell you where we're at. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to drive this black truck. I'm going to take it for a ride. Um, but I wanted to go over all the stuff I did to this truck. This truck's had a lot of work done to it over the winter, to the point where I actually wrote a list because it's surprisingly amount a lot of stuff. But wanted to go over it with you guys, and then I'm going to start the truck up, pull it outside, and do a cold start, and then take it for a ride. So I think you'll enjoy the video. So just to start with this black truck, I wanted you to see. I put front springs, U-bolts, front and back spring pins in the front, one U-joint, one torque arm in the rear suspension, airbag. We did some black paint over the bad spots, new stainless visor, seam sealed the roof, new battery boxes, all the hold downs, that's all new. Air tank straps, they're new. I had to weld up one of my air tanks because it was leaking. And then paint the front suspension. So it's really looking good. I'm pretty happy with this. And now we're adding lights down the steps here. See, I'm adding them. Then we're going to be lit up like a Christmas tree. So I want you to be able to see this truck, when it hooks up to the sled. But I'm really happy with all the work I got done. Now, I know what you're saying. I got to get back on Big Green. The weather, if you can see outside now, is just fine. I mean, it's been 2 weeks of rain. But I'm going to be putting it outside. And we're going to be pressure washing a little more on Big Green. And sandblast the axles and a few things. And then it's getting painted. Once it's painted, I can put driveline back in it. But unfortunately, lately, it's kind of been a collect-all workbench. But I have got a lot done to this truck, though. And the pulling season's coming, so I want to get this truck, ready to go. I want all them lights so you can see it, so it should look good as I'm pulling that sled. All right, I'm going to get set up. We'll start the truck up and get it out of here and take it outside. I'll show you all the work I did. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, Big Paul, back at you. We're going to cold start this truck. Now, I want everyone to know this is a 1993 Mack Gold Bulldog. It's Mack front to back. V8 998 cubic inch engine. The biggest engine Mack ever made with a Mack 13 speed behind it. So, and like I told you guys, we've done a lot of work to it. When I bought this truck, she'd been used and abused for years, and she was a yard dog for the company that had it before me. Just moving trucks around the yard for the last 5 years. And that's why a lot of things got, neglected and not fixed because, who's spending the money. But let's start her up. We're going to take it for a ride. Big Paul's reviving the old truck. We're bringing it back from the dead. Let's start it up. I got the big microphone. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I did air the truck up before I started it because I don't want to smoke my shop up too bad. This is pre-emission. Just like me. Alright, let's back this thing out of the shop. Oh yeah, it's a sweet old truck. Look at it, it's already smoking. I'll tell you, we did a little bit of work on, waxing and paint. Like I said, we fixed a few spots, added a little black paint. Nothing too fancy, but I'm in the middle of restoring this truck. This one's next, but it's not time yet. Look at that stainless visor. Oh, that looks so good. Really happy with that. It's kind of a bugger to install, but it's a Roadworks. I might recommend it. I'm not sure yet. We got to use it a little, live with it. All right, let's back this truck out. Well, you guys see where we're at. Let me set you up on the dash here real quick while I back up. Whoa. Stay tuned. All right. Now, since I was pulling this truck last year, my clutch is, it's not slipping, but it's not completely disengaging. I think I got the intermediate disc hot, and it might be a little warped. So I got a trick for that. I just kind of pull the fuel down and almost stall it, and then it goes in gear. I'm not fixing it until I destroy this clutch, because this is a pulling clutch, and it's a pulling truck. I'm not making money with it. I'm not taking it places, you know, just for fun. And as soon as I get Big Green done, I'm going to buy a trailer, and this is going to go on a trailer to the truck pulls. Then I can take the fan off and do a few more modifications that would make it less street, not legal, just less streetable, less enjoyable to drive on the street. So, and you know, if you break it, it'd be a lot nicer to have it on a trailer and just take it home and fix it. You know, I don't want to have to, you know, have it towed home or something if I break it at the track. So, which definitely happens, and I'm sure it will happen. But anyways, I'm gonna get myself ready to go, and then we're gonna take a ride, you guys. So I appreciate you being with me. Yeah, let's take a walk around when I get out of here, and I'm going to show you all the things I did do. I'm going to let the truck run. This is a V8 Mack. You guys probably enjoy it, but I'll talk up. That way you guys can hear me. All right. Let's see. Well, the first thing you guys can see from here is you can see the visor. See the visor? It hangs down a little bit. I got the 10-inch visor. I did not get the 13-inch because I had one in the past, and that darn thing hung down to here. And if it's down here and you only got that little bit, I'm a pretty tall guy. I couldn't even see the red lights. So 10 inch is plenty. But all right, let's climb on out, and I'm going to show you a few things. All right, starting with, look at that torque arm. That was totally wore out. And then this first U-joint right there, that's new. The rear torque arm was fine. I didn't really do much back here. I did take this one brake apart because it was, I don't know, it was acting kind of funny, but I figured it out and got it working better now. It's kind of grabby. New battery box covers, new battery boxes, hold downs, straps, even that little plastic piece is new. But you see, we kind of added a little black paint here, you guys. It ain't that great. But you know what it's not? It's not white fiberglass. Again, this truck is not getting restored yet. I'm having fun with it. I'm using it. There was all kinds of little white spots right here where the paint had fallen off. Just put some black paint on it. It actually looks pretty good. So, you can see in here under the hood, we painted all of that. Replace them springs, pins, did a little bit of cleaning up. I remade these brackets that hold the fenders up. Those are custom made by Paul. New shock absorbers. Let's see. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. That's why I knew you guys would enjoy a video where we're at. Boy, that visor does look good. We're going to take this truck for a ride. Yeah, there's the other battery box. I took these lights off here, replaced all these. Those are new. New bezels. Polished up the stainless. I wired it with a nice harness. The plug, you can't really see the plug. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, guys. Alright, well that's where we're at. Let me we'll get my wallet, get my stuff ready, and I'm going to take a ride. I'll set you guys up to watch. Man, that's a muscle truck. Look at that thing. I do not get tired of looking at that truck. I hope it don't rain anymore today. I really don't want to drive in the rain, but it's not supposed to. It's just supposed to be overcast. Alright, I'll get back with you. Okay, you guys, Big Paul, you ready to go for a ride? I am. That was a lot of work this winter on this truck. And you know, the payoff is when you get to driving. I hauled asphalt Monday, Tuesday. Today they give me off. It was whatever. It's a day to enjoy myself. Do a little pleasure driving, not driving. I'm going to wash the yellow truck later, but I wasn't planning on driving it. So here, check that thing. Ow! Man, is that a muscle truck or what? Alright, you guys, let me get you set up in here. I'm hoping you can see everything. Hold on. Alright. It appears that everything's working. Alright. Let's see, you can see that? See in front of me? Alright. Hopefully that'll work. We're going to take a little ride. A little joyride in the V8. And actually we're going to go visit a construction site just for a second where my son is working. My son started his own business at 20 years old, and Dad could not be more proud. But today is, he just finished his finals yesterday for college, and today is his first day of working for his business. He's going to have great driveways and stuff for the next 4 months, and he goes back to college in the fall. He'll do it again next summer, but you know, he's self-employed, so anybody that says it can't be done, it can be done. It can be done. But my son comes from a self-employed dad, so I must have been talking about it a lot. That's all I talk about. This, that, and Mack trucks, because I love me my Mack trucks. Alright, well, let's take a ride. We're going to stay on the main roads. Maybe then go on the back roads. Ahead. Luckily we're turning right. That's not good. Must be an accident or
truck stuck, and they were pulling on the front axle. They pulled so hard that they broke the eyes on the back of the axle, or the back of the springs, because that was the only thing holding on. I don't know, it's the only thing I can figure. Somehow they got destroyed. And the U-bolts were loose. My point is this steering in this front end was way out of whack. I'd go around a corner, and the steering wheel would be in a different place every time. Now it's off, but at least it's off the same amount every time. Because that's important. And you know the front end isn't moving in the truck. Well, I'll tell you, it's actually driving like $1 million bucks. Fixing all this stuff because even though this isn't a commercial truck anymore, it's been like decommissioned, not commercial, so I pull my camper with it or I'll use it for fun, not for work. I still know that if the truck gets inspected, they want this truck obviously to pass an inspection, and I know what it takes. So I got fire extinguisher now in it, I got triangles. All these mechanical things are all things that State Patrol would find if they were looking. And in my yellow truck, my working truck, you know, I've been pulled over many times. And I had level 1, level 2, level 3 inspections. Whatever they want to do, you're at their mercy. I don't know what they would do with this truck, but it's still got to be safe and legal. I do have a CDL, so I wouldn't want to jeopardize that by having a truck that was, whatever, had problems. So right now, I don't know the mechanical problem that would cause this truck not to pass an inspection now. Buddy, I'm looking, let me tell you. If I find it, I'll fix it. She's driving nice today. Blue triaxle I had. And that was the one I put the 13-inch visor on. It come way down, you guys. I'd see the traffic light, have my head down just to see if the light changed. So I knew I didn't want that one, but then I found out they made a 10-inch. Well, the United Pacific. Alright, look at this, Old International. Oh boy, she's had a rough life. Fender's just whammoed. Woo, looky, looky. The mirror bracket looks pretty whammoed. Oh boy. Look at this. Truck needs a hood. Look at that. I don't know what they were trying to do there. That is terrible. Not for hire. Look at that. So that means this was woo, look at the grease. Boy, oh boy. That thing's a little bit rough. Look at that. They spray foam the lights in. Nice. Spray foam. I don't think this is going to sell for very much. It does have some good tires on it. I like this trailer, I'll tell you that. Little triaxle tag behind with the old wedge brakes. Not my favorite kind of wheels. But if it went cheap, it is a deck over the wheels, which is something I do like. Yeah, boy, that's a rough truck. But it probably gets the job done. Look at that, yeah. Looks well used. That's an Eagle. Do you believe that? Huh. There's the keys. I wonder what engine it has. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that beautiful truck. Just sitting there. All right, you guys. Well, we got one more semi-truck. Not a bad-looking truck. I don't know what you do with it. Little day cab. Freightliner. Got Bud wheels on it. Actually, it's not even rusty. Look at that. Look at the frame. It's not at all rusty. Huh. Wonder what year that is. It's got good tires on it. Ain't beat up. Not in bad shape on the inside. It's got air conditioning. Looky, looky. See if it'll start. No, it's an automatic. What? Yeah, it's an automatic. Deader than a doornail. Must have a shut off. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. That don't look right. That does not look right. So there's something going on. Let's see. With that. But it's got no power. So who knows what that means. That might be the problem. This is an automatic. It's a little automatic truck. Do you believe that? So that truck I might be interested in. I think I could resell that. Make a little money. All right. Oh yeah, there's my ride. Well, we're going to take a ride around that other lot and see if we find anything. If so, I'll bring you back in. Alright, you guys, we're back. Made it back to the house. Truck
Shut her off real quick. All right, you guys. Oh. All right, well, there you go. All right, guys. This is going to be the end of this video, but I wanted to get you updated. We're getting ready for the pulling season. Need to do a little washing, waxing, polishing on the wheels. Batteries aren't going to fall out this year while we're running. That's an important thing. So I'm pretty happy with the results of how things turn out. Now I'll get the rest of them lights done and she'll be ready. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Big Paul's out.